Hello everyone, Pallytime here, and welcome back to Starfield. We're releasing 14 videos in the first 7 days of Starfield's official release. Make sure you're subscribed to see them all, and of course, if you're enjoying the content, a like is always very much appreciated. We are in the Sol system right now, the very solar system you are watching this video from. This planet in front of us is Neptune. And we were here because we were trying to find one of these artifacts for the lodge, and we were successful. I'm sure they want me to go back to the lodge right now, but how could you not explore humanity's old stomping grounds at least a little bit before you leave? Exploration is supposed to be a huge part of the Starfield experience, and I thought we would at least dedicate a little bit of time today to that very endeavor. As always, thank you guys so much for being here. Do you want to see Earth? To get to it from here, all we have to do is select it on the map and then set a course. It could not be easier to jump between planets. Oh, and look at that debris field as we show up. That is a very different looking marble than you may be used to. You see, in the year 2330, well, before now, but that's the year we're set in right now, Earth lost its atmosphere. That's what propelled humanity into the stars. They knew they had to leave, and this is what's left of the planet now. We can visit this if we want to. By the way, if you ever want to turn off your UI like I just did, it's just TM in the console. Makes for some very cinematic shots. You will get a warning that you're going to have achievements disabled for certain console commands, but this one doesn't affect your game files at all. Just gives you a clean slate to look through. If we look over on the left, there is no fauna, no flora. The water's safe to drink at least. The planet's cold now because it doesn't have an atmosphere. Take that, global warming. And there are some resources, let me rotate a little bit, some resources we can find. So for instance, water, chlorine, lead, chlorosilanes, I didn't say that right, as well as mercury. If we scan the planet, we might be able to get an idea of where some of these resources are located. For instance, the kind of greenish color is water. The darker gray is lead. We could potentially select an area just like this and then set down right there on that spot. Because this planet's abandoned, I didn't even burn anyone with my thrusters as we landed. Very considerate of me. Man, that's quite the view, isn't it? Oh, we are getting radiated a little bit. I don't know if that's a problem. Wow, this is not the Earth I know. No light pollution either. You can just stare straight up at billions of stars. Well, if we bring out our scanner, we can get a little bit better of an idea of what's going on around us. If I hit R, this is a part of... Oh, we found the mercury. Well, that is incredibly lucky. Damn! I wasn't expecting that! This is a system where we can build outposts to then harvest materials in this area. So if I plop this down right here, there is mercury, lead, and water nearby. Mercury is the rarest element on the planet. Placing an outpost beacon allows you to build objects and structures. Navigate the build menu categories using Q and E. Switch to modify mode using tab. Outpost objects are built from items and resources. When building an object, the build costs are automatically removed from your ship's cargo hold. So this is taking all of this stuff directly from my ship right now. I hope we have enough to get started. As you can see, I have a water vapor extractor, a mercury extractor, another water, this one isn't vapor, and then lead. I can only build these in an area where this would actually harvest what it's trying to get. So there must be lead over here, and I can plop this down. And my understanding is that this will continue to gather stuff for us even while we're out in the galaxy exploring other things. So if I just drop this right here in the middle, the extractor lead requires power in order to function. Build a power source from the power category to provide it with power. So we're in the extractor category right now. The power one is right next to it. It looks like I can just build solar arrays. This thing needs 5 power to run. I wonder how much we generate with a solar array. I'm just going to build it directly next to it. That's so cool how it just kind of forms. It's like ready to go in the box. So if we go back into the build menu, we can make an extractor for Mercury. This is also going to need 5 power to run it. We'll just place that right there. Extractors harvest resources over time. Most have to be placed on a resource vein. Some resources can be harvested from the atmosphere. We had to place this one on the vein. Once the extractor's inventory is full, it will stop producing. If you create an output link to a storage container of the matching type, the extractor's output will go directly to it. Oh my God, are we playing Satisfactory now? Unfortunately, we don't have an adaptive frame or nickel to build more on-site storage. And I don't know how to get adaptive frames. Oh, it looks like there's different kinds too. So gas storage, liquid storage, and solid storage. Well, if I make this transfer, I should be able to just move these items to my ship as I land. So let me plop that down right here. You can easily transfer items between an outpost and your ship by building a transfer container. To fill the transfer container, create outpost links from it to the extractors and builders.
Around here.
Okay, so I go to modify mode, create output link, and then connect that to this. By creating an output link from the extractor, Mercury, everything it produces will automatically be sent to the transfer container. Output links are useful for storing the output of extractors and builders. They're also essential for providing builders with their required resources. So everything that thing makes is going to go directly to the transfer thing. And then we should probably do the same with this, create an output link directly to the transfer. So everything that gets mined here right now can be easily gathered by my ship. There are a lot of options in here. There's decorations for paintings, dartboards, all kinds of things to set the scene. Furniture for potential residents to sit in, defensive turrets you can build, and a bunch of workstations as well. This isn't just, oh, look at this, an outpost airlock. You can make an entire settlement for people to live in. It's not just resource generation. We're only scratching the surface with this system. I would love to know what you guys have done with Outposts, and if you have any tips for me, I am more than open to them. Before I leave, I am going to set up another lead extractor over here just because I do have the materials for it. I don't think I have to keep building our power arrays like this. I don't think that's necessary, but we are going to need one more. What I mean is, like, I think I can have a dedicated power area, like a power bank. This should have enough power. It should harvest. So then I go to modify mode, create a link. There we go. And send that link over there. We're doing it. We're doing it. So just in the time we've been here, we've gotten 3 mercury, which I don't know if that's a lot, and 21 lead from our 2 refiners as well. Now, I think I can transfer all of that directly to my ship, but I went ahead and put that in my inventory. Base building is not all we can do with exploration. I'm going to go to a different spot, though. Man, it does feel like a hopeless romantic. Charles coming back to Earth and immediately setting up an outpost. What if I bring life back to Earth? I think that would be sick. Just sat down on Sidonia again. We're on Mars. Wanted to see if I could find a vendor to sell off some of the things I have. I'm carrying a bunch of like extra spacesuits that are really valuable, but very heavy. Well, I didn't even realize this. I have so many versions of the Grendel. So this is the one we were using. It was modified. I really liked the red dot sight on this. but we're going to sell that, and I'm going to show you why in just a second. We also have a suppressed grindle, so we could use this with a suppressor, which likely means I can craft these in the future too, but that's not even my best one anymore either. I have a demoralizing modified grindle. Each consecutive hit deals more damage. Demoralizing, small chance to demoralize the target. Does that just make them run away? This one is worth 500 credits alone. But look at this one! Small chance to stagger enemies, so you stun them while you're shooting them. And this thing has an insane fire rate. This is really cool. We found some really cool variations. Perfect. Almost up to 20,000 credits now. Will do, my dude. I'm getting back out there. We're looking at Venus now. Originally, my plan was to go to Luna, Earth's moon, and dig around there. I picked up a mining quest from an outpost just like this, and unfortunately, it bugged out. I'm kind of salty. Wasted a lot of time on that. So, instead of doing a mining mission to show you what some of the open world stuff is like, there's an abandoned weapon station here on Venus. That sounds like it's my cup of tea. Let's land nearby. Oh, this one even has a landing pad. Ooh, extreme solar radiation right as we get outside. So is this a friendly location? No, this one is hostile. So I'm not sure who's taken this over, but it is no longer abandoned. I saw a brief blip on my compass that this was an enemy. It is a pirate. Well, pistol at the ready. Maybe I could sneak in here and that might be a little bit better for me, but you know, why? That guy was completely clueless. Wouldn't he have seen my ship coming in? Maybe react to that a little bit. Oh yeah, well maybe we can pick through it ourselves. Sarah, of course, is with us. I'm going to try to head for some cover over here on the left. There is an icon on the map off in this direction as well. Their ship is here, but it looks like we were just spotted. I was gonna say, it looks like we haven't fully alerted everyone here. Does this take me inside? Oh, no, it doesn't. That's even better, because if these guys are pushing up towards me, I can hold out in this building at the very least. Oh, that's hilarious. If they want to get inside, they literally have to go through the airlock. You're doing great, Sarah. You're doing great. I don't know where you are, but I believe in you. Okay, fine. I'm getting out there. I'm getting out there. Sarah, I'm here to help. You are just getting peppered. I don't think my pistol will do very good at ranges like this, but I can use my jetpack to navigate this area at least a little bit better. These pirates are low level. I believe the enemies of this solar system can only spawn within a certain level range, and you can see that before you jump to a solar system, so you can get an idea of whether or not an area is too difficult for you before you even go that way. Are you serious that his suit is worth 6,000? If that's really the case, bro, I'm gonna loot everything. I'm gonna loot everything if it's really worth that much. Robot seems to be flanking around to me now, or they're on the roof or something. They seem crazy close. I'm going to try to advance on their ship over here on the left side. The robot is moving up now. We're only hitting it for 13. As we get more kills with our pistol, we'll be able to spend some more points in ballistics damage, which, as you might be able to tell, I think we desperately need. Jeez.
Catastrophic damage.
Catastrophic damage is right. How am I going to get up there? Looks like either the staircase on left or right side. Another pirate moving up on me. I'm gonna go into here for cover. Try to get some health rolling through me too. Oh god, don't tell me I'm out of healing. Bro, I just checked. I only have 2 med packs left. Make that 1 med pack left. Where'd this guy go? I'm moving for the stairs. High ground advantage should go a long way. I could boost, at least partially. No, not that far. Use boost while in combat. That's my jetpack training. Nice, so I'm progressing my skills while I'm doing this too. Okay, get low now that we're up here. Can I steal their ship from them? I have to say, I would definitely be a fan of that. Well, there does seem to be some invisible walls here. Oh, bandit underneath us? Yeah! That's much better. I like this cover. Wanna cross? This one's a brigand. Might be able to shoot his weapon out of his hand if he keeps staying in cover like that.
Score another point for us.
You know, I was just about to say, I have no idea where Sarah is. Hello, Sarah. So if I want to jump over to that guy... Oh, that's super easy. I didn't even have to use the jetpack boost. It says there's someone in this building with me, according to our compass. I have a feeling they are either in the floor or in the ceiling. You want to take any bets? Going down.
Knew I'd find
Hey, bud. How you doing? How you doing? You get stuck in the floor, my dude? I feel so blessed to know some of the console commands for Bethesda games. That's the second thing in this recording session that's been stuck in the floor for me. The last one was a mineral on that moon that I couldn't mine, even if I moved through the wall to try to get closer to it. Very disappointed in that. I believe this is where the rest of the pirates are, off in this direction, although they seem to have forgotten I was here momentarily. Decent damage on that guy in the back. He's not quite dead yet. Quick reload as I'm falling back to cover. Oh, there's a lot of movement on the right side as well. All right, that first bandit is definitely low. That's not an explosive container, is it? He's gonna be hit. He'd be very difficult to hit around that shelf. No! Melee! I told you I knew where it was. We're a lean, mean, killing machine on Charles now.
You're done.
Sarah sees the last guy above us. Could I? Oh, I can't quite boost that high. That does seem to be the leader. All right, quick reload, and I'm gonna push those stairs. Do I have a grenade? No, I don't think I do. I just pressed G and nothing happened. Where'd he go? Jeez, that armor coming back. I still don't know what causes that. That's difficult to deal with. Good headshot. I'm just gonna take my time with these bullets. Even when I do, they don't go where I want. If I kill all of these pirates here, that should be enough ballistic training that I can get our level 2 rank. Are we okay? Level 2 rank on our ballistic gun. I just took big damage again. That's my last med pack right now. It seems as though the rest of the pirates are on a lower level than me. Good. At least I have a vantage point. Are they still beneath me here? It looks like it. Maybe one off in that direction somewhere and 2 underneath me. There's one. I think crits might be a random chance. Like, not necessarily tied to headshots. Unless my bullet accuracy is really that bad. I don't think I was anywhere close to headshotting that guy. Hey, I see him! Got him, Sarah! Clear! Clear, Sarah! Last guy's right there. Taking cover behind a pipe. God! I'm not even moving! He's not moving! Where are the bullets going? Perfect. We did complete our challenge progress. I still need one more kill with my pistol, unfortunately. But we can rank up our ballistic damage, so it's 20% more effective rather than 10%. My next skill point's going to go to the pistol one as soon as I find one more thing to take down with it. This guy had a further modified Maelstrom. This thing is set up to be a sniper rifle. It has a really intense scope on top. You can hold left shift to steady it. Oh, that is nice. This lock is too difficult. No! It seems like this is where the premium stuff of this facility was kept. What about this? We can spend our talent point in security. You can attempt to hack advanced locks and 2 auto attempts can be banked. Now, if I can attempt to get this door open, we can get the premium weapons of this facility, I think. Oh, this is not going to be an easy task. We have more choices for the keys. Ooh. Okay, I just discovered something about the picking system that I really, really like. I was feeling overwhelmed. I've already done a couple redos on this, trying to figure this more advanced lock out. I'm hovering over the 4th selection right now, and as you can see, I have this in place. It would cover these 2 things and progress us forward. What I just found out about is I can unselect that and then select, for instance, the 5th one here. And they stay in their spot. So I can line up what I think is the solution, which, for instance, was 4 here, and then try to figure out what else might fit into these various areas, which for us is 5, and then check my work before I commit to inserting the locks. I didn't know about that before, and that makes this much more user-friendly. I'll show you what I mean again, just in case that didn't click. This is number 6, right? And I have it lined up with what I think will work. Now I can select another layer and try to figure out what might fit in the spaces that 6 isn't covering.
That last.
Yay!
Satisfying, isn't it?
I feel like every time I play this game, I get a little bit better at it, and that feels really good. A display helmet here, deep mining space helmet. So this is probably like a more advanced prototype that they had on the facility. But then up against the wall, we see a coachman, a shotgun that was attached to the weapon rack. Oh, and medical supplies. Please have healing inside. I need healing so bad. I think this might. No, it doesn't. Oh, another safe in the back. This one's a master lock. There's no way I'm going to open that. The Hauler's Pirate Survival Power Pack. That is a epic quality pack. Oh, also a military crate here with a bunch of credits, digipicks, and lead inside. Oh, and another rare helmet. So it seems like this weapon area, you come here, there's a bit of combat, and then you get to loot some hopefully advanced technology in whatever they were researching here on the facility. And then the mining facilities likely bring you to missions that involve gathering resources. So you can kind of pick what you want to do from planet to planet, eyeball what activity might be there, and decide, you know, if it's worth your time. I'm gonna head back over to Mars and sell what we collected here. So like in today's video alone, from just this little bit of exploring we've done, we've already made 10,000 credits. We're up to 25,000 now. Another thing I just found, I'm on my ship looking at my inventory, and a lot of my current carry capacity is being taken up by resources. If I select these, I can then press E and store them on my ship. I have 93 mass right now. Just getting rid of that iron took me down to 71. So making use of your ship's inventory does seem like it's going to be very important. And when you go to craft at Outposts or anything like that, I believe all of this stuff will be pulled directly from your ship's cargo as well. Oh, and jumping to the moon of Pluto, there's immediately a battle here. Hold on. We have to readjust our ship's power. We have, oh my God, I'm under fire already. Trying to just speed away from this at the moment. Shields just went down. They'll be able to reform soon. Blast that ship, they said. There are friendly ships here. I'm gonna try to take cover with them, and hopefully they protect me a little bit. All right, hard braking here, going into first person. Enemy ship right next to us. I'm gonna try to turn to match it. If we can come up behind this thing, we can hit it right in its engine. Hold on, big move, big move, big move. Here we go. Lock on.
Give him hell!
Currently locking. I'm just gonna manually fire with this ship here. It looks like they were taken down by one of the friendlies that were here. I'm sure they won't mind if I harvest the goods that are moving through space. I'm sure they won't mind. Now, for the rest of the hostiles, looks like one more is active. I was jumping over here.
Forces removed from this sector. Appreciate the fire support.
Oh, that's the UC Navy. Hey!
Galaxy's a better place with a few less ecliptic in it. You cleaned them up like you've done this before.
I did not.
Any way we can repay you?
Yes, absolutely you can. I could use some extra repair parts. Oh, this is so cool. I was jumping over to here to hopefully find something in space that we could do in our ship that also counted as exploring. It just so happened that there was a battle here. I didn't know about that when I was jumping to it. I didn't have any of my systems ready, nothing. But in this situation, this guy's like, oh, you definitely helped us out. And now he's going to offer to give us stuff. Well, I did take a beating in that. I could use some extra repairs.
Transferring parts now. Godspeed.
Thank you. Take care, Navy guy. Well, that was convenient. I wish I did a little bit more of a convincing job in space fighting back. I felt like I was in pure panic. Oh, one of the navies did not make it, though. One of their ships was destroyed right here. And we can loot that cargo as well. This looks like the last of the loot right here, just kind of floating. A little bit of platinum on that one. You do have a little white arrow indicator for when there's loot all around you. It can be a little hard to find those, you know, in space. But that little loot indicator does help out quite a lot. I wish that was more of a convincing battle on my part. I'm going to take that as a lesson of making sure my weapons are armed before I jump anywhere we don't know about. But I think that was a great exploring session. We got to see a little bit of the base building, a little bit of what the open world discovery might look like if we're going to a weapon station, and then some of what can happen in space exploration as well. And even through all of that, I've only surveyed and discovered 47% of what this one singular solar system has to offer. I'm gonna head back to the Alpha Centauri system for now. And we'll see about returning that artifact to our friends over at the lodge in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for joining me for a little exploring. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget 14 videos in the first week of Starfield's official release. I'll see you guys again very soon. Man, the city is so loud!